Hey, you all. I just wanted to come through with a quick word that the Lord placed on my heart, and that is that God will use the leftovers. And with holidays and different things coming up, oftentimes we do have leftovers and different things after everything has been eaten. And of course, we know leftovers are what has been left, what has not been consumed, what has not been used. And sometimes life can have you feeling like a leftover, where you're like, right now, I'm not being used. Right now, I don't feel productive. Right now, I feel like I don't count. Please know that leftovers are still used by God. Leftovers still have a purpose. And it made me think about in Mark 8 when Jesus was talking to the disciples about the leftovers and the fragments after he had fed the 5,000. So let me read it for you. This is Mark 8, and I'm going to start at the 18th verse. And it says, having eyes, do you not see? And having ears, do you not hear? And do you not remember? When I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000, how many baskets full of fragments did you take? They said to him, 12. Verse 20. Also, when I broke the 7 for the 4,000, how many large baskets full of fragments did you take up? And they said, 7. So he said to them, how is it you do not understand? And sometimes we're in that place that we do not understand. There are so many lessons and messages that Jesus is speaking right here through this. First of all, we see him taking a little and breaking it in order to be able to feed and serve many. So, first of all, we can see that we should not despise the little bit that it may look like we have, or the little that we have access to, or the little that we have been provided. God will take that little and break it and multiply it and use it to serve others and use it to be a blessing to others. So don't despise the things in your life that may appear to be little. Do not despise small beginnings. And then he goes on and tells them, with that, I multiplied it. I fed the 5,000. And then not only did I feed them, but after they got finished eating, there was fragments, there were leftovers. Jesus did not just say, leave the leftovers there because they have no purpose and they have no use. He had them to pick up the fragments and to pick up the leftovers because there's something that still can be done with the leftovers. God is the God of the leftovers. God is the God of the misfits. God is the God of the ones that have been discounted, the ones that have maybe appeared to be unuseful, unpurposeful. I do not care what road has led you to today. And maybe at one time you felt like, as they would say, the whole loaf. And now you feel like you're just a fragment of who you used to be. Whatever it may be, know that God will use you and me and anyone else that has been left feeling like a leftover. And he will have you to be picked up and to be prepared to serve because there's still people that need even the leftovers. There are people who desire even the leftovers. Don't allow life to make you feel like you are discounted and that you have no purpose. God still has plans for you. And you may be in a situation where it may be something physical. It may be that something has happened financially. It may be that you have lost a loved one. It may be that you have lost a job, whatever the loss is. I'm encouraging you today to keep pressing forward. God is still using even the leftovers. And I say this to you, when you look at the story of the woman with the issue of blood, it says that she was coming from behind and that she came from behind and pressed through the crowd to get to the hem of Jesus' garment. She felt like a leftover because she had been bleeding. She had been dealing with infirmity and sickness. But one of the things she did is that she said to herself, if I can just get to him. So she had to press through the crowd. She came from behind and pressed through the crowd to get to him. And that's where her healing and wholeness came. Today, even if you have been feeling left behind, I encourage you to press on through the crowd. And the crowd may be people, the crowd may be self doubt, the crowd may be pain, the crowd may be bitterness. Whatever is in the crowd, press through to get to him so that he can say to you, who touched me? And it'll be you. And then it will be your faith and your press that will make you whole. God bless you. And hey, enjoy those leftovers. Bye bye.